Okay, we're with Casie Drake, and hi, Miss Vera. Hi.
Yeah, baby.
And congratulations. You guys have been selected as my best of the best for 2017. Congratulations.
Yay!
And you have your local celebrities. Y'all have Big Dude.
We do.
With your son Nate, and Big Dude is a service dog.
He is.
Correct?
Yes.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about Big Dude and everything, and you guys have surpassed any possible goal. He was a service dog before he was way before a year old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct? So let's talk about when you first called me 2 years ago. And you kept looking at rescue dogs, you were looking for a dog. Remember what I told you?
Yeah, when I called Kathy, I didn't know really where to start or anything, and I was looking out of state, rescue dogs, wherever, and she told me, she said, God has a dog for you, and it's gonna find you. And I'm a God believer, but I really was like, okay.
She's crazy.
But
and it was what 2 weeks later?
Yeah, about 2 weeks later, he really did find us. He was in our neighborhood, which was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
So he was the last dog left out of a litter of golden doodles.
Yeah.
And he was unfortunately left because he had a heart murmur. But another God-given thing, after 2 weeks of having him, he was heart murmur free.
Right. I remember going with you that night and testing him and everything, and we give it a whirl.
Yeah, yeah.
So he surpassed all the goals, but tell everybody, was it work?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was still a puppy.
Yeah, you had to work pretty much every day.
Every day,
and
yeah.
You had to hit the stores and whatever else. And
but even before we did all of that, you still had the house training to deal with.
Absolutely.
You still had the leash training. You still had the commands to do.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So by the time he was about, I think we got his vest at 7 months, 8 months, started hitting the restaurants, hitting the stores and everything. How has, I was blown away. I was blown away. But Drake, I gotta tell you, I brag about you all the time to everybody. You are so driven. I'm so proud of the guys, the way y'all were gonna make this happen. You were gonna make sure that this took place, and it did. So how has having a service dog now for your son and for your family, how has it helped and benefited your life?
well, for me, it's just easy. Now I can go to any store I want.
Okay.
And I don't have to worry about, oh, Casey's coming or anything. It's just easy. You know, you got Big Dude to help you, and you just go.
Well, how does he help you?
So one, security, right? Nate can't run away. He's not running away.
Right.
The other thing is Nate helps you, so he's kind of involved in the process.
Right.
The other thing is let's say you want to go to Lowe's and you need to get a piece of wood. I couldn't before, now I can.
Okay.
You know, those kind of simple things that people just take for granted, we can do now.
Right.
Yeah, because of so Nate has autism and he has elopement issues, so it was always an issue with you had to have a hand on him, at least one, if not two. So now, like what Drake's saying, he has the freedom to be able to do things because Nate and Dude are tethered together, and we put Dude into a sit and stay, we can actually browse and be hands free. And so that has given us a multitude of freedoms when we are in public.
Right. But how does the Dude also help Nate?
Well, he keeps him safe, and
Isn't he calmer, like when you go to restaurants?
oh yeah,
I think he is.
Yeah.
he definitely is. The first Taco Bell, first time we went to Taco Bell, he sat the entire meal, and we always had to go in a booth where we had to actually keep him we have to block
pin him in.
from being in. But I mean, he actually sat in a regular chair. Dude laid on the floor next to him, and he never attempted to get up, and that was not something I anticipated at all.
Right. So when you're out in public, Nate's a lot calmer too.
He is. He's cool.
Nate's calmer. Nate will work Dude. He's actually learned some of the commands.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So he's definitely benefiting your son too.
Yeah.
And also too, remember when tell us the story when he broke his arm and the doctor.
Oh yeah.
How we learned the dog was benefiting that too.
Yeah. So so tethering was really a concept that I wasn't familiar with prior to Kathy, but so we were using him as a service dog, we were tethering him, and we realized that Nate's arm looked kind of funny. We went in and we found out that he had a radial head dislocation. So essentially, because Nate has such an elopement issue and we have to hold on to him so tight, if you've ever heard of like kids getting a nursemaid's elbow, it pull out a socket. And that was because, we had to secure him
you had
in
to
public.
save your child.
So that was happening unbeknownst to us, and thankfully, because of the tethering, we don't have to hold that arm anymore, and that has allowed that issue not to be as severe because we were looking at surgery, and right now we're just putting it off because we are, you know, we're not affecting it as much anymore because of Dude.
Right. So he's helped your son in God numerous ways.
Yeah,
numerous ways.
And things that we would have never imagined. So God has a plan, you know.
Absolutely. And this sounds kind of crazy too, but tell everybody you can now go to the restroom.
Yes. You can go to the restaurant.
In public, yeah, because before you couldn't go. You know, it would be difficult with your son and everything.
Yeah.
And people take for granted the simple things in life. Like you said, I'll never forget when you called me and you said, Kathy, I was able to look at shoes today.
Yeah.
That's right.
You take it for granted, these little things like that.
Yeah.
So what would you suggest to someone, and I want to emphasize to everybody too, having a service dog, he's not just to go shopping. You had a dire need. We had letters from physicians, we had goals, we had things we had to meet. You had a serious need. There was no doubt about it.
Right.
So what would you tell people who are saying, I really want to consider doing this, but I'm not really sure if I can? What would you suggest or tell them?
It takes commitment.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You gotta be disciplined. You gotta make sure you commit to it.
Absolutely.
It benefits you though. I mean, it pays off.
In the long run, you know. I mean, we've had him for over a year now, and it's still work at home. I mean, he's a puppy at home, so you know, we had Christmas, we have toys laying around. He's still chewing some toys, but look, he knows when he puts his vest on, it's down to business.
He's going to work.
He knows he's going to work.
Exactly, he goes to work, and he doesn't run off. So that's what you still deal. He's still a puppy. He's still a dog at home.
He is, yeah. He's still a dog at home. So, you know, and that was kind of my concern too. Having a service dog, I was like, you know, I still want him to be able to play and love on us, and he does, you know. So he's a puppy at home. He's a dog, our family dog at home, and he puts his vest on, and we go to work when he's in public.
So, what would you tell people out in public who, being a parent of a service dog and stuff, help educate people about how to act when they see a service dog? How come they shouldn't touch your dog? How come they shouldn't approach? How come they shouldn't make kissy sounds and things?
Yeah.
Well, one is you confusing my dog, right?
Right.
Because he's there to work when I'm in the grocery store or Lowe's or
right. He's keeping your son safe.
Right.
And since he's tethered, you could hurt Nate because Dude will take off.
Right.
The other thing is we want Nate by us and by Dude, and we don't need him to, you know,
people to confuse your dog.
Do that. No.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been nice. I mean, people have been very open and ask questions a lot of times, and if they go to touch, we just inform them. So it's kind of been, I think, a good public service announcement to kind of say, like, look, this is how it kind of goes. This is what's best, you know.
Yeah, it's best for my family. Right.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. Dogs have no right in public, but because he is working for a human, that's what gives him the right in public.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's 16 months old. He's an official service dog. He's working, but we're still working on things at home, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not done yet.
No.
We're still not done. But I'm so proud of y'all. I could just explode. I could bust. So I can't congratulate you enough. You get a bunch of little goodies and prizes we talked about. And is there anything else you would suggest to anybody, even without a service dog, basic training? What would you say? Is it worth it to train your dog?
It is, and make sure you listen to Miss Kathy.
Yes. I tell everyone. I say,
why do you say make sure you listen?
Don't try to do too many things too fast.
Oh goodness! He's admitting that. The reason he's saying that, I gotta tell everybody, Drake was going, push. We're 4 months old. What can he say? Drake, calm down. We'll get there. I probably will get there. But I so respect and admire. I mean, you're driven. It's just fantastic.
Yes.
Y'all made it happen, and I'm just so proud of you. And once we get to the 2-year mark, I promise, 2 years, you got it made in the shade.
Yeah.
So we're definitely still fine-tuning everything.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of y'all, and I'm just so happy to know how this has really blessed your life. Because from the get-go, sometimes you don't know. But thank goodness so if it wouldn't have worked out, you were still fine having a family pet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, look, the beginning we were very afraid of the puppy side, and I mean, look, with instruction and following your instruction, it all really worked out very well. But it is dedication, but well worth the time and effort.
And he does go to school with Nate.
To therapy.
He goes to physical therapy.
He helps him. Does he help him at school?
Not yet, but hopefully in time we can get there.
Good.
It's one thing at a time.
Absolutely.
Therapy.
Yep. And we can still keep working on that.
Large public gatherings it's going to take time.
Okay.
But I mean, he does fine. It's just
even 4th of July with fireworks. I mean, he handled that extremely well.
Yeah, but he was past that 1 year mark. I want to emphasize.
He was.
That makes a really big difference. So yeah, y'all, you listened. Thank God you listened.
Yeah.
And it mattered. And like the tethering, that wasn't really easy at home, but you listened and it made a big difference.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of you guys for following the protocol.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm so proud of you. I will never, ever, ever forget you. I'm so thankful you came into my life. And we're going to fine tune him and get him there.
That's it.
Okay. And I want you to know your story has inspired others too.
Oh,
They see you
that.
and you've given hope to so many. I'm gonna start crying, but you've given hope to so many other parents who call me. And here again, God has another purpose for that too. I'm getting chills.
Absolutely.
So
I have to say, so being a I guess like a special needs parent, I mean, you have to work so much more than the norm, like you mentioned. We a lot of times take things for granted, and the same thing comes, with this kind of commitment. But I mean, it's all worth it. So, children, dog.
Yeah, it is. Congratulations and Happy New Year, 2018.
Yes.